Radio, g'day! Stu from UAV Futures here, and today, well, that's not what I usually say. It's usually say, welcome back to the FPV Mix, the greatest live stream on the internet. Mic check, mic check. Grab yourself a cup of coffee, grab yourself a beer, sit back, relax. Thank you very much, Test Pilot Tim. I'll address that in just 1 second, you absolute legend. But grab yourself a beverage, relax, enjoy, because for the next 90 minutes, we're going to be kicking back, talking all things drones, as well as having some fun on the FPV Mix. We're going to be talking about a lot of goggles as well. And for you guys, I've got some giveaways. So, yes, I know it's been a little while, but hey, let's give some stuff back. And a bit of a joke this morning. It's my ability to turn up to work on time. So my wife was teasing me saying, holy gosh, even when you work in the garage, you're still turning up to work late. So yep, that's me. Running late to work when it's a couple of steps in here. But let's see what's going on. Let's see who's in the chat. Test Pilot Tim saying, how you going, bro? Sending some love straight away on those super chats. Thank you very much. Test Pilot Tim, what I am going to do let's start a little document here too. Plus, let's give Charlie a snack. So hopefully Doggo Cam is going to be in shot. Look at him, he's ready, he's pumped, he's primed. Oh yeah, what's happening, Test Pilot Tim? Is that a little doggy treat that I might be getting right now? Let's see. Here you go, Charlie. That is from Test Pilot Tim. Oh, thanks, it doesn't actually feed me. Charlie, shh, or you get more smacks. All right, I don't know what's going on with my heart rate monitor. We turned that on. We're up to 52 beats a minute. Let's wonder if that's going to be changing at all. It did say low battery. I'm going to have to change that, so I'm not too sure. Take that with a grain of salt. But Test Pilot Tim, you are going to go in the draw. I've got 2 drones here, right? And it's been quite a while. We used to do like these giveaways where we just randomly pick a number between 1 and however many entries were. There's been quite a while since we've done those. And I thought, yeah, we should jump back and try that again. As well as we used to give away some donations to people who sent through the donations as well. So, let's see. I'm going to say, Test Pilot Tim, this bad boy right here. We're going to be putting your name in the list. This is a Hawk Pro or something like that. So, that's going to be there for you. Or whoever, somebody else who's going to win as well. That's what the prize is for you guys. And for the other people on that, not subscriber list, but the other list that we do, that's going to be this bad boy. So someone's going to be winning this one. So that one will be like the UA, that's what we used to call it. Oh, Jesus. Right. All right, and this one, thank you very much, Tony. There. Whew. Anyway, lucky I've got my brown pants on. Let's go through answers and questions and find out what is happening right here. Why is this chat not working? This silly pop-out shit. Okay. God. That's okay. I've got to catch up on these donations. All right. Let me start this. Guys, settle down. Why is my chat not working on this part? So come on, what's happening here? What's happening? Maybe if I just minimize that, bear with me because I do want to catch up on those super chats as well. Chat, pop out chat. Let's see, does it keep live updating? That's a bit better. Move this over there. I think it's going to work now. I can see who's talking to us. I think I can. All right. Let me catch up on these as well as put some people's names in these little drawers. So I'm going to start a notepad right here. And this is for the Hawk 5 giveaway. I just wrote giveaway, but that'll do. All right. Starting from the bottom, of course, Test Pilot Tim. Thank you very much, my friend there. It says, how am I going? I'm actually, I'm doing great. I'm feeling great. It's been tough in the past, but I really feel like there is an upward trend to how I'm feeling. I've been getting back to doing work again, being on these live streams and doing some work with these live streams has been absolutely just monumental, I don't know, instrumental in just how I've been feeling, I guess. And I just want to say thank you. I've done a lot of flying in the past, maybe last week. I went out flying twice. I caught up with Trevor on one day. I caught up with Jono on one day. So that's been absolutely amazing. Donnie has sent through a donation using the Streamlabs links. So I'm going to put your name in here twice, Donnie, for using that Streamlabs links. And he says, I hope all is well with everyone, and test the heartbeat. Yep, it certainly did do that. Kiz Bartlett, he sent through using that as well, saying boo. So I'm going to put your name in here twice, Kiz. And then we've got Michael Belsh said, Charlie needs another snack. Hope you are doing well. I'm going to add Michael's name. And, of course, give Charlie a little snack. Here you go, Charlie. It's actually from a few people. Yeah, that's what. Give me those snacks, guys. What's happening? Come on, Stu. There you go, Charlie. That's from Donnie. That's from Kiz. And this one's from Michael. Oh, yum, delicious. This is a great start to the day. I love this breakfast. All right, let's do it. Let's jump in, talk about the FPV mix, have some fun. I've got my soda water here. I'm wearing my TBS shirt. And let's find out. At least you guys can hear me. I hope you can hear me. Mic check, mic check. Let's have a look who's in the chat. Let me know if you are here, because I kind of did, the start of the stream is always a bit hectic, but let me know what you're up to, who is here, if you want to shout out. Tell me something about your day. We'll go through some of these comments as well. We'll find out exactly who is hanging around in the chat, relaxing. I can see we've got Jeff Loki or Locke. He's saying hola. We've got HB tuning in from Norway. We've got Talks, who's in the UK. We've got Ravenster 2. So we go. We've got another Raven here in the chat, which is okay because, you know, the other one's changed his name to Raisin. We've got a random FPV saying, where's the sausage, Stuart? I don't know, my friend. And we've got Grumpy FPV, not to be confused with Grumpy Trev FPV. That stupid sound. Oh, thank you very much there, Jesse. He's donated. He says, pat your dog for me. It's just a stressful day over here. You know what? Just for that, Jesse, I'm going to add your name. Thank you for using that donation link, because it actually does make a difference versus the super chats, because that means YouTube doesn't take so much of a cut. They take like 40%. But I will do that for you. Check this out just for you. Wait, Charlie, you get a pat for this one. This is the spot right here. Look at him. Oh, yeah. That's it. Oh, guys, this is how, oh, yeah, that's amazing. Thanks, guys. Oh. All right, drop now. So there we go. That's, if you ever want to spoil my dog, that's it. That's the spot. Anyway, RS7 driver saying you can only have one raisin. We've got Southern Nerds tuning in from Knoxville. We've got someone from Spain, so Tailspin RC. I'm getting a bit puffed here. We've got Mad Fisher, of course, who's been around for quite a long time. Ronnie's tuning in from the USA. Roscoe Sticks saying in a morning. Roscoe Sticks, just so I can make sure this is the right person. Are you in Colac? Right there, is that you? I just want to double check right there. Tech Specs, he's saying hello from a QLD, so maybe you can pop in, see my mum right there. Just check on the old lady there. Thank you very much for that donation. I've added your name to the list as well for the little Hawk. Well, it's not little, the Hawk 5 Pro. I'm going to put it over this side because I'm worried I'm going to smash my monitor by waving some drones and motors about. Dodgy saying, g'day. We've been streaming for 9 minutes. We've got 68 people watching. We did have 69 people watching. We're going to try. I haven't even hit that thumbs up button, actually. So let's go and do that. Let's see straight away right now, what is the largest incremental increase of thumbs up we can ever get in the next 20 seconds? I wonder if we can get from 24 to, I'm just going to say 70. I'm only going to say 70 thumbs up. Let's do it right now. Everyone go and press that button. It really does help the stream as well. Viper FPV says, hey Stu, following you for years. Ronnie's saying thanks for the shout out. And this is something that I feel quite privileged to be in a position, and I feel honored and blessed to be able to do this content, to share and get people flying. We're going to talk FPV for a little bit. A trip down memory lane. But that's what this channel is all about. If you're a newcomer here and you've seen some videos online, you might have seen some drone footage and you think, man, look at those pilot skills. How are they doing that? Let me tell you, FPV, once you get over those first little couple of once you learn how to fly, it is relatively easy, and it doesn't take incredible skill to do some really cool, fun stuff. You don't need the best gear, you don't need the best skills, you just need to have fun, have an open mind, and understand that you've got to be respectful of these drones. But I want to say, welcome to the hobby. It is such a monumentous, special, life-improving community that we are happy to have you here. And do we have any new pilots? Do we actually have anybody here who hasn't been flying before in the chat? So if that is you, if you've never been flying before, please let me know. It'd be great to be able to say, hey, welcome. Everybody could sort of give you their own opinions on what they think about the hobby is and how it goes. We've got another super chat coming into, oh man, and a donate. God, that noise, is that scaring anybody else as well as I'm going through this? RIP headphone users. Maybe I'm going to turn mine up. It's going to get even louder, actually. Of course, a legend, Trollololololol, he says, I'm back. Sorry, I've been a bit broke. Things are back to good, and I want to say to everybody, and especially to Trollolololol, I just appreciate you being here, my friend. You're an awesome person. And it's not, please, if you're ever feeling broke or anything like that, that you are more important than this live stream. Use that money on yourself. That's not what this is about. This is just about sharing the love of FPV. But I do want to say thank you if you can support the channel, thank you. But don't ever feel bad. Please don't apologize for saying sorry. I've been a bit broke. That's totally let's just shift that thinking. You deserve to be happy. This show is for you. So whether people donate, whether people don't donate, I just want to make sure that they have the best time with FPV. They feel good about themselves. And yeah, I just want to say thank you, except for that scaring me part. I'm going to add your name here twice to the list. Trollololololololol. And also, WildTrack42, he is saying, hey Stu, hope you're doing well and love Charlie Dog. Your channel has been getting me into FPV and I gotta say, I'm loving it. Thanks for the giveaway too. I'm gonna answer that. I'll put your name down here. WildTrack42. Oh, I gotta put Trollolololol down twice actually because he used the Streamlabs link, and we'll give Charlie a little snack. Here you go, Charlie. Oh, quiet. Well, you dropped somebody. All right. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's what this channel is all about. It's all about getting people into FPV, and I don't want to say sorry I haven't been making videos because I feel like I don't know anybody an apology for struggling through depression, but I wish I could make more videos for you in the past probably 5 months or so. I wish I would have liked to have been in a place where I could make more content for you. That is going to change. I really do feel like now we've got more content coming. Things are starting to go into better weather as well. The lockdown has lifted, so some things are looking up here. I am feeling better as well. Because yeah, it was pretty bad there for a while. I really couldn't do anything, and I want to say thank you to everybody who's been with me on this journey. And if you are struggling, you deserve to be happy. Please don't feel ashamed, don't feel alone, don't feel embarrassed. Talk to some people. If you had a broken leg, you'd go to the doctor and say, hey, I kind of need some help. And the same thing, if your mental health isn't the best, please go talk to some people, get some help. And I got to say, for me, it is making a difference. So that's Wild Tracks. I want to say it is my pleasure to be able to get you into the hobby, my friend. We have a huge catalog, a backlog of videos that you can scroll through, and a lot of that information is still relevant. Maybe not the product reviews so much, but when you talk about how to build a drone, what antennas to use, how to set this up, or how to do modes on Betaflight, all that sort of stuff, that is still going to help you. And we have new videos coming as well, which I'm very, very excited about. Ronnie Gray is saying, what new tech do you know of is coming? So, well, I know everybody's sort of frothing over Byte. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm ever going to get to review one of those Bytes, which is a bit of a shame. I would love to. If somebody out there has one or would like to send me one, I'm happy to send it back. Or maybe if you've got one, send it to me. I'll use it, and then I'll include a drone and ship it back so you get some interest as well, just to do a few little tests on it. Jesse Stanley says, I'm a therapist and I love that you're talking about mental health on your channel. Oh, it's just a... thanks, man. It's just a part, I guess, of It's everybody's life. I think it's something that definitely needs more attention in the media, and I want to remove the stigma about it as well. And look, I was a little bit embarrassed not embarrassed. I was a little bit nervous about talking about my mental health and me struggling with depression and that sort of stuff. But one of the driving factors that really motivated me to do it was like, this is affecting my life, and I want to talk about it because somebody else out there watching this video, they might watch it as well and not feel so alone or not feel so isolated. And I want other people to be able to improve their life. So that was the number one driving factor behind it, that other people would also not feel so stigmatized about it. All right, Toxic FPV, one of the legends. You can see his name up there on the wall. He says, I got the Mob 7 in the mail today. Might be a bit of a pain to get flying, but I finally got it going smoothly. Tracer is in the mail. It should be here by the weekend. Yeah, I want to learn more about Tracer. I think Toxic said he might be doing an unboxing video, which will be very exciting. I don't have one yet. Trappy, what's going on, man? I actually did send Trappy a WeChat message, or let's have a look here, or a WhatsApp message, was it? No, it wasn't on WhatsApp. Let's have a look. Did he contact me on WeChat? Man, maybe he sent me an email. I'm gonna have to get my people in Hong Kong onto him. I'm gonna send some people to his door. Not really, Trappy. What's going on? I got nothing but love for Trappy too. I'm wearing a TBS shirt today. Trappy is just a legend. I'm going to tell you, Trappy, he's the man who runs TBS. He can be a bit of a hothead sometimes. He can definitely lose his cool when people talk smack about his product, when rightly so. I mean, that's his business, and I like it how sometimes he's not afraid to take the gloves off, but he is just a super chill, cool dude in person. He's great to hang out with. He's a lot of fun. He's got a good sense of humor. He makes great products for us. He stands up for the community, and he just a nice guy. So I'm going to go and say, please, if you're thinking about supporting, if you want to support an FPV company, TBS is a great one to throw your dollars behind. All right. Let's get on. We are Grumpy FPV. He sent through a donation, and he says, Trappy wants his mankini back. Okay. Thank you very much. I just started to type Trappy, not Grumpy FPV. He can't have it back, mate. I got to wash it first. All right. Let's see. A Toxic Sands coming from Florida. Takes about 2 days to get a package from Get FPV. I'm jealous right there. FPV wannabe is saying Tracer, but he's going to stick with Crossfire. A random is talking about Mankini pics and saying then he'll respond. So send Trappy more Mankini pics, then he'll respond. Dodge is saying send Jim round to annoy him again. Yep, that's what I'm going to have to do. Kiz is saying, oh man, there's a lot of people talking about sending Trappy some pictures. All right. And Bailey Wheeler says, are you going to fly a drone on this live? So, look, I probably could do that. I'm not set up to do that right now. But that was something we spoke about on a couple of other live streams. I'm wondering if my heart rate monitor is stuck there at 86 beats per minute. How long has it been like that for? Maybe the battery's just carked it and it's not gonna go down. Let's see. That seems excessively high. Well, at least for me. But there we go. Just had to put the coolant in. I totally forget what I was talking about. Oh, could I fly a drone live? Yeah, but I'm not set up to do that, so I'm not going to be flying one today. All right. Ryan is saying, yeah, please, Stu, fly live. Yeah, okay, well, I'll organize a little track. We'll figure something out. What we're going to be talking about right now, because we don't have the news today. Let's open this. Let's have a look, because I want to do a bit of a drone special, where if we go through the playlist of some videos, and we have a look, what FPV goggles are the right ones? We can kind of look back through time and have a look at, hey, what were some of the good goggles? What were some of the bad goggles? Today, if you've got questions about FPV goggles, please throw them down below. What goggles are you flying? What do you like? What do you not like about them? All right, let's see. And let's open this. FPV goggle playlist. Let's see. All FPV goggle reviews. How many? I've got 49 goggle reviews, and we could almost start at the start and scroll down and have a look through them and sort of how long they've come. Check this out. If I go to screen share. Look at this. Man, I don't even know what happened to those goggles. I think maybe did Calvin have those? We've got a lot of, these are all the goggle reviews that I've ever tried out, right? And well, the ones that I've remembered to add here. So, man, even those, like the X Flip, what happened to those goggles? They must be around here somewhere. All right, but starting from the start, man, some people have probably never, the Hi-E HI VR goggles. What are they? Gosh, I remember looking at these. All right, I'm skipping some of these ads. Who we got? Mr. McGregor doing a Harley Davidson ad. Check these out. Screen share. Look at this. HIEE diversity goggles. I don't know what this part at the front was.
Ooh, g'day,
look
Stu here from
look at this young individual.
UAV Futures, and today, as well as looking super fashionable.
I don't think these were very good goggles. I think Calvin was really into them.
Keys are, which is a little bit of a shame. I'm going to take it.
Man,
up
there's so many like
right
wild card goggles. Like we've got Fat Shark, Omway, and Sky Zone, and I guess E-Sheen and Orca, but Orca's only really made one. So Fat Shark, Sky Zone, Omway, E-Sheen. What other popular brand of goggle has actually made it in the market? We've had a lot of people who have tried to jump in here and make it work, but it hasn't. Like looking at these, I think the one problem with that, the lenses were okay, the faceplate was okay, the fit was okay. Just the did they have DVR? Did we get to see some DVR? I'm pretty sure the reception was garbage. Let's see what I say.
Around with different sets of goggles, so that doesn't seem too bad. That little pixelation that I was talking about before, it is there, but it's ever so slight. I've sort of feel pixelation or a strange haze that's coming over the picture. The reception doesn't seem to be the best. Oh, you can notice when it's switching antennas, which is nice. So I'm gonna.
All right. Anyway, jumping back in here to my Kiz Bartlett says looks like a sexier Antonio Banderas. Okay, and Toxic is saying at UAV Futures, there's a little rumor at the hobby shops and sites can't get any more DJI goggles and they are marked as discontinued. V2 coming in the next few weeks. Is that true? Who's saying that? I have not heard anything like that, Toxic, but that's quite interesting if that is the case. That's very exciting. I'm going to thank you very much. Wild Track says, what do you think of single or dual screen goggles? Great FPV question right there. I'm going to add your name again. Wild Track 42. What's the 42 stand for, by the way? Please let me know that. And that is for this little Hawk 5 thing right here. So good luck. Let's see. What do I think about single dual screen goggles? The only single screen goggles that I really like are these ones. If I go to uavfeatures.com, the greatest drone website on the internet. Say it with me now. Make sure it's bookmarked. If I scroll down here, the Hawkeye Little Pilot. That was these goggles, and the reason is, the one problem I really have, if you're going to be going out and buying a single, they're usually cheaper. They can still offer many great features. I just feel like maybe I've got old eyes, right? And, you know, maybe if you're a 16-year-old kid, this might be a little bit different. And I know a lot of people that do enjoy flying around with these. This is just in my experience, I guess, Grumpy Trevs, Crash Test Cal, Long Range Tony, Wingman Jono. Like, there is a reason we have all switched to that dual screen, dual diversity, like Fat Shark style of goggle, because the number one thing is these type of goggles that you can see on the screen right now usually make you feel a little bit cross-eyed. It is harder to focus on. You're going to get a bit of a headache or some sore eyes after flying around with them for a little while. And if you're flying a lot of packs all day, it can be very just painful to do pack after pack after pack. These goggles right here that you see are the only goggle that I recommend, with the Viper goggles as well, but the Vipers are more expensive, so you can get some better options actually in there. These ones for $79, they have like a periscope design, so if you have a look there, and then I'm going to go to full screen right here. Instead of just, let's pretend the microphone, right, is what you're staring at. If I had to focus on, that's hurting my eyes, right? Probably looking at a distance of about this big. There you go, kids. You can clip that. A couple of inches. You know, don't complain. But on a periscope design, you are looking at a mirror it bounces up to another mirror and then into the focal point. So you're actually probably increasing the range by threefold, and it is much easier for at least my eyes to focus on that. So when you're looking at it, so that's my number one complaint with big box goggles. They tend to be heavier as well. They don't take module bays. Sometimes they can be a little bit finicky with, they're just not as nice on your face as a standard Fat Shark, On-Way, or Sky Zone sort of goggle. All right. Let's see. SST said, I made some flying today. Woot! Can you please throw that in the I'd love to check those out. If you put that in the what do you call it? In the Discord, we might check out some of your flight footage, and that goes for anybody as well. Let's see. Hildy saying, first of all, it's not even a V1. It was so V2 was a while ago. I'm not too sure what he means right there. And Ethics FPV and Athix FPV says, I'm flying with the Dom V3s. What would be the best set for RF and 16.9 to upgrade to? You mean for like reception? Is that what you mean for your RF? And if you want to go 16:9, I think my favorite pair of goggles, almost to this date, I'm not sure about the latest Sky Zones, which we can talk about as well. If you haven't seen that, yesterday we released a video of the Sky Zone 04Xs. I don't know if anybody else has done some reviews on them. They are absolutely massive. They matched up spec for spec with the HDOs in every single way: screen size, resolution, and also price. Very, very beautiful goggles, except they had a few extra bonus features over the Fat Sharks. You get an extra faceplate. They take a bigger voltage. They come with a better, I think the battery cable cord is better than the battery holder that you get with Fat Sharks. They have a different DVR rating, so they can take a 128 gigabyte card over Fat Sharks 32. Yeah, just a nice goggle. Oh, and of course they come with a rapid mix receiver in there as well. All right, so he's saying, let's have a look. Ethics, what would be the best for RF and 16.9 to upgrade to? Well, look, I still really like my Sky Zone 02Xs. So the 02X, I thought they were a fantastic set of goggles. They're 16:9. I really like the module that's in there, but they're not going to be having a, you can't put in a rapid fire or anything like that. And then he's saying something at rapid fire. Do you want to put a rapid fire in there? SST is saying he loves the 03Os though. Yeah, if you've got a set of 03Os, there is no way you need to upgrade to the 04Xs. The difference is, it's not worth it. Just keep the 03Os are an absolute gorgeous, gorgeous goggle. Kiz Bartlett is saying a big up the 02Xs. Yep, absolutely agree. There's a reason. What color did you get, Kiz? Because I think they're fantastic. Did you get blue or something from memory? FPV Wannabe says Rapid Mix Bardwell showed to outperform the Rapid Fire. Okay, that's pretty interesting. I felt the module was okay. It wasn't outstanding. Ghost Adam said they look great, but for the price, I would probably go digital. Now, this is a really, really important factor. If you are going to be buying some new goggles, right, and let's talk about the prices that it's going to, if you're going to be spending $200, $250, $300, okay, man, why is my heartbeat at 95? What is happening here? I'm about to have a heart attack. That can't be right. If you are going to be spending, I do have a bit of a blocked nose. What's going on here? If you're going to be spending $300 or more on a pair of goggles, you need to seriously consider possibly going digital. And the reason I'm saying that is because digital offers so many advantages over normal analog goggles. I love when we go out flying, and Trevor is still amazed to this day. Every time he puts it on, it's like, man, these are amazing. Same with Jono as well. When you throw those digital goggles on your face, it's like, it really is next level. And not only is the picture amazing, the range is absolutely outstanding. Like, I feel so confident with how far I can fly on DJI Digital. It is also the fact that if Trevor was going to be flying, and I had another mate going to be flying, we don't have to worry about doing those stupid channels. I really feel like Analog missed the ball when it comes to 48 channels. Are you kidding me? Analog, why do you have 48 channels? That is completely dumb. Just give us 8 channels that work together, please. Why give us 48 when we can only use some of them anyway, and it's all, I'll use this one and then that one. Just absolutely stupid. I wish that they only ever had like 8 channels that were easy to use. And it's the same thing when you throw on your DJI digital goggles. Oh, you're on channel 1? Sweet. I'll go channel 3. And you just know that it's going to work. And I know some people say, hey, that's what raceband is. Raceband still has its interpolar modulation issues as well, which they didn't even get right when they tried to do that. So it's not perfect. It's just, yeah, I wish they just researched that a bit more. But that's another thing I love about it. And also, you change it on your goggles. It changes on the everything is like linked up together. Very, very easy, simple stuff. Very nice to use. Richard is saying, I'll take those HDO2s for $20. Yeah, if you can get HDO2s for $20, they're absolutely golden. Toxic is saying, honestly, the videos that have been coming out on Sharkbite, it doesn't look that bad at all. It looks way better than analog. Yeah, from what I've seen from Sharkbite, it looks like, I actually haven't watched Bardwell's video right here. Let's, we could do that, I guess. Let's have a look here. If I look up Sharkbite. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, good. We got the first. I hope, no copyright here, please. Let's scroll some of this around. I'll turn the music off. Let's have a look. If I go to, we've got this on HD. Yep, 1080. Yeah, this is it kind of looks like. Let's jump in. Where do we have some more of this? Is that it? Is that all we get? Come on, there's got to be more flying. Sample footage. All right. I think Sharkbite, and this is how I've heard other people describe it as well, it just looks like the best analog you've ever seen, right? So analog, it looks good, but it still doesn't look anywhere near as clear as some of the other DJI digital. And I know that some people aren't going to like me saying that, and that's fine. Everybody has their own opinions. I think where Sharkbite might excel is it's still in the racing realm. So if you want really low latency, that shot looks pretty good there, but it still does look like analog. If you could put this next to some digital, I'm sure. Sorry, I should say some DJI. I think for my type of flying, I would probably still choose that. But I totally understand. Not everyone wants to go out and buy a new pair of goggles. Like this might be a much cheaper upgrade to go digital. They might prefer the way that this breaks up, even though I have very little breakup on my DJI anyway. Yeah, all in all, I think. Look, I wish Sharkbite all the best. I honestly, truly, from the bottom of my heart, a lot of people think, and I'm sure that Fat Shark is convinced that I really dislike them, which is not the case at all. I truly, from the bottom of my heart, wish Sharkbite all the best with the way that they can get this into. I hope it becomes more popular for them because I want digital competition. Competition is absolutely imperative for us having good choice. I'm going to jump back over here now. But that was some sample footage. Thanks very much, JB, for sending that through. But yeah, all in all, it's just I hope they bring it to DJI. That would be awesome. I don't know what's going to happen with Rotor Riot with DJI now, and also because they've got the same parent company as Fat Shark. So is Red Cat going to make them fly DJI like they were paid to do for a while, or I think they were, or are they going to be flying Fat Shark? It's really interesting to see what those pilots do right now. All right, Matthew Belows is saying, "G'day, Stu. I know this stream is about goggles, but is there a certain length for my jumper R1 plus 2.4 gigahertz and D16 mode? A certain length. What do you mean here? They sell 2 types of 90 millimeters and 150 millimeters. I'm sorry." Sorry to ask such a stupid thing. Cheers, Matty. I'm going to try and see if I can decipher that. This doesn't sound like a stupid question, but is there a certain length for my jumper R1 plus 2.4? What does that mean? What do you mean R1? If you can just let us know in the chat there, Maddie, we'll try and help you. In the meantime, I'm going to add your name to the list because we are doing a bit of a giveaway here, and I'm going to add it twice because you used the Streamlabs link. Matthew Blows. All right, and it is this bad boy. This is what you're in the draw to win there. Thank you very much. I'm still waiting to see if you could just throw that in the chat as well. We're not going to skip that. We are going to come back to that. I just need a little bit more information on what you think. And we had Wild Tracks as well. He sent through some another donation, and he says it's 42 from HHGTTG, and just a number I like. Okay. HHGTTG. I don't know what that is. I'm so confused. But thanks very much, Wild. Oh, wait, cancel. Wild Track 42. Put your name in there again, my friend. All right, let's see. Does anyone know what Matthew Blows is meaning right here when he's talking about the length of his jumper R1 plus 2.4 and a D16 module? Let's see. Jumper R1. It's a jumper R1 plus receiver. Let me have a Google. You know what the good news is? Let's have a look here. Okay. Oh wait, are you asking which antenna, what the antenna length should be between those two? They sell two types, 90 mil and 150 mil. Like, is it just talking about their antenna length? If I go here to screen share, if that's what it is, if that 90 mil and 150 mil, if all that is, if I'm getting this right, I could be completely wrong because I haven't heard of this before, but I would say it might just be the length of this antenna here. So do you want one that has really long antennas, or do you want one that has short antennas? Now keep in mind it is only this part here that is the receptive part of the antenna. The shielded part is probably the part they're talking about. So if that is 90 mil, or it could be even longer at 150 mil, I think that might, well, that would fit in with what we're talking about here. And if that is the case, it doesn't really matter whichever one you get. I'd probably get the short one if we're just talking about normal FPV drones. Hopefully that helps. I can keep doing a little bit of a Google here. Let's see. I'm going to type 150 millimeter. I think that's it. Must include 150 millimeter. Well, keep me posted anyway. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Sean. He sent through a $10 donation. He says, good to see you doing vids again. Can you do one on good places to fly in Vic? Well, at the moment, mate, I think, man, my nose is like really blocked or something. I got to go get a tissue, boys and girls. I will be back in 10 seconds. Welcome to the FPV mix, where Stuart's going to go blow his nose. God, Kiz is going to clip that. All right, we're back. I hope. Sorry, guys. All right. Let's have a look. Simon, sorry, did I say Sean Williams? My mistake. Simon has said, good to see you doing vids again. Can you please do one on good places to fly in Vic? This is something that I think maybe a video on how to actually find good places wherever you are. Google Maps. That is probably the best place. Just Googling things, searching. Whenever you're driving around, I'm constantly looking like, hey, I wish I could fly there. But it really comes down to also knowing the local area. So you don't want to fly somewhere where a lot of people are. Or at least I don't want to. I'm going to add your name in here too, Simon. Simon Wilman. Right, so I've got your name in the giveaway as well. But yeah, I think I know a lot of people be like this too when you're driving around. FPV completely changes the way that you look at the world. So you might look over and be like, oh gee, I wish I could fly there. Before that, it was fine. I could be stuck inside on a sunny day, but now I remember when I used to be a teacher, I'd look out the window and I'd be like, man, I could be flying right now. Why is it the sunny days are always when you're stuck inside in the office? But yeah, it's just I guess I don't know about finding places. It's going to be a bit tricky, or good places. It's all about Google Maps for me. Lately, I've been going to the in-laws because it seems to be the most private place where I can fly around, have some fun. I don't have to worry about upsetting people. And also, like, it's a bit tricky. You don't want to. This is probably drones have never been more villainized. Is that a word? Or just never been more portrayed negatively in the media as they are right now, and especially with all the regulations and laws and things. Lately, I've been flying around a lot at the in-laws. I don't know. How do you guys find good places? Who uses Google Maps? Do you talk to local pilots? Do you just drive around, or do you already know good places to fly before you got into FPV? 6'7", he's sent through some love as well. 6'7", Evan, I should say. Is that actually how tall you are, Evan? Inverted FPV is saying, welcome to the intermission. FPV wannabe says, he's going to blow his snotter. Yeah. Kiz Bartlett says, local photography groups are also great for scenic places to fly. Yeah, you could always ask them. You just want to make sure there's no... Okay. We just had... Stitch Drones says, hey Stu, what seems to be the best beginner goggles at the moment? Thank you very much. And also, Chryslexic? See, I'm sorry I can't pronounce your name. Guys, come on, settle down here. I'm trying. He's saying, what antennas do you recommend for goggles? These are going to go hand in hand. And then Matthew Blows says, I thought the longer one might have better reception than the shorter one. Thanks, Stu. All right, Matthew, no, it's purely just the receptive. That's not what it's about. If it's just the receptive part on the end, that will be the difference there, my friend. So that's they're going to probably be the same if you have a look at the pictures. I would guess that it is just the length. How long do you actually want the whole antenna to be? Because if you're putting it on a wing or a plane, you might want to have some longer antennas that might be out a little bit further. If you're building a tiny little micro quad and you want to put a receiver in there, well, a shorter one is going to make much more sense. You don't have a lot of just doubling up of the wire going round and round and bunching it in them. And then see if you've only got the little receptive parts sticking out. I'm having a heart attack here. let me get okay. Jimmy as well. I'm gonna get to Jimmy's question last. He's spooked me just a little bit there. Let me start with Stitch Drones. Let me make sure Stitch. Guys, come on. I'm not going to be able to handle it. You guys are going to have to... Oh, please, someone tell my wife and children that I love them if I have a heart attack and dying on stream. Man, I touch wood. I don't want to have a heart attack here on stream. I've got to scroll down here on these donations. Stitch Drones, I'm going to put your name in twice. Then we're going to talk about... I'm not going to miss one of these. You guys are trying to... Guys, no. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. I'm focusing on this. I was talking about what are the best beginner drones, and I'm also going to tie this in with Crysig's question about antennas as well. So my best beginner goggles, and I know a lot of people might disagree with me because they don't look cool, right? They're probably some of the lamest looking goggles. These are right here, the screen share. And these goggles I absolutely loved. Let's see, can we play this? They had amazing reception.
I'd want to fly with them all day, but yeah,
that's them there.
About $90, I think.
$79 at the time. They were $79 US dollars. I'm going to link this down below as well. They're my goggle of choice. Otherwise, I really like the SkyZone O2Cs. I think they're the best beginner budget goggle that you can get that is in that good value range. So the Hawkeye Little Pilot, that's what they look like. Yes, they don't look cool. There's a lot of light leakage, but it doesn't really bother you too much. They get great reception, their diversity, just all in all a rockin' little goggle, which is most importantly not going to hurt your eyes. This would be my goggle of choice. Or if you're going to spend a little bit more, step it up and then go have a look at the SkyZone. So that's probably not, the SkyZone O2Cs. That would be my recommendation. Now, staying on this website, what antenna to get to match up with that? And this is going to answer Cry's question. Here we go. It is which antennas for FPV, and this is one of the best ways for a little bit of money. And I can see those super chats coming in, guys. You're not distracting me. I will get to them, I promise. I'm just trying to, I don't want to miss anybody else's. Speaking about FPV goggles, antennas are some of the best ways that you can improve your reception, get just for a small amount of money, you can get a huge amount of gain. And this is one thing that, to be honest, this pisses me off about SkyZone. They make great goggles. And then why, oh why, can't they just put in something like the triple feed patch here and a little Omni combo? If they threw this in here, it would like be an absolute A+ home run. I mean, how much is one of these? 21 Aussie dollars, which is what? 15 bucks. They might be able to knock $15 off their price. They could probably get it even cheaper, right? Let's say $10 US, and they get these antennas, then they're going to get outstanding range, and, you know, these are probably some of the best cheap antennas you can get as well. Triple feed patch, that's going to be for your long range or further in your beam direction sort of stuff. And this is an Omni, so it's going to give you like that 360-degree coverage. I wish SkyZone, you do such a good job at your goggles. Please throw this in the pack. It would make such a difference for people out there. So I'm going to jump back here to my face cam. I'm going to put a couple of these names in here so I don't forget. We've got, let's have a look. Cry6. Let's put your name in twice. I want to say thank you too for using that Streamlabs link. Then we had Matthew as well. He was talking about the antennas. Matthew below. I don't know. Do you think that SkyZone, do you think that if you pay $500 for a pair of goggles, guys, that they should include antennas, or is that just asking too much? You know, it's going to be like iPhone. Next, we don't include a charger. We don't include earphone. Well, we don't include the goggles. You just got to buy the box and then buy the other parts separately. It's just kind of going down that same way. Now we're up to Jimmy's question. He says treats for Charlie. Nom 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 nom. Hashtag Charlie. So here we go. Thank you very much, Jimmy. Is that Jimmy in Hong Kong? Or is this a different Jimmy? If you're in the chat, please let us know there. I've got to check out the chat as well. Here you go, Charlie boy. This is from Jimmy and a lot of Charlie. Oh, you're asleep, buddy. Oh, you don't want this? Oh, you do. Yeah. Okay. Okay, you old pooch. Good boy. All right. Why did I think that was a good noise to put on there for Halloween? Why on earth did I choose that? I'm going to answering that in just a little bit because we're scrolling up here. I want to make sure I don't miss anyone. Sean Williams says and he's used the super chat link as well. Thank you very much, Sean Williams. Not super chat, the Streamlabs link, and he says your enthusiasm and vibes on from champ. So happy you've been flying. I'm nearly 2 weeks down on flight. Yeah, you got to get out there and get flying. Like, this is what I say to Captain Kirk, who's one of the legends. You can see his name right up here. You got to get out and get flying. It is such a powerful, you guys know how special FPV is, and when you are there with friends, all by yourself, flying around, looking through the goggles, it's almost like meditation or relaxation, and it's just something special. So if you are, I'm going to give you guys a challenge, please. Just go out, do a pack for me, and just have some fun, and I want you to enjoy it because you deserve to be happy. You are special people. You're amazing people. I'm proud of you, and I'm proud to have you in this FPV community, and I just want to say thanks for being here. So you're totally right, Sean, about getting out, getting flying. I'm sorry that you're 2 weeks down, man. Maybe you need to set yourself a little bit of a challenge as well. I'm going to put down Mackenzie. Thank you very much for your donation. Just sent through some love. Thoughts? Man, what? How many of these have come? Guys. All right, I'm putting everybody's. Then if you're wondering what I'm putting people's names in a list too, because we're going to be drawing this. That's going to be this week's prize. Right there, scrolling down, we got Mackenzie, Matthew again. He's saying thanks for the help. It is much appreciated. It is absolutely my pleasure, my friend. Actually, I can just copy paste there. I feel like I'm gonna catch up on these. Welcome to the FPV Mix, the greatest live stream on the internet, or maybe, you know, like at least top 10. That's what I should be saying. And Scooter File is saying, good to see your vids again. Thank you very much. It is something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and it feels good to be back again. It really did feel like everything. You might be able to tell too if you're watching me. I've been also working on upgrading the studio, so I've already spent some of the donation money as well, so you can see we are well on our way. What are we up to? 500. Oh, I don't know why that one scared me so much. $569.74. Already spent some of that money on some extra lighting. You might notice things are looking a little bit brighter, a little bit better there in the background of our latest videos. But also my mood, I think, you know, or just my enthusiasm or passion feels like it's coming out again. And I'm excited and enjoying making the content, which is something that I'm a big believer on as well. Don't work at something if you don't want to do it, right? I couldn't do this if I didn't love drones. And when I was feeling down and when I really was struggling with my depression, and I didn't want to make content, and I certainly didn't want to force myself to make content. And it feels good to naturally be coming back to this and being excited and being able to share with you guys how special this is. And hey, check out some of this new stuff and having fun and catching up with your friends. And I want you to feel like you are right there with us, where if you are watching this on the screen, if there was a button that said, hey, teleport to Stu and the crew and you could jump in here and come flying with us, I want you to feel like you could always press that button and come along. You are always invited. That's what I hope to bring with the camera as well. You're part of this, where you could be out in the field just flying around, having a laugh, cruising around with these sort of amazing little flying robots. All right, I'm trying to catch up right here. The last one, I had scooters. All right, I've got to type Mackenzie again. Let's see. Mackenzie sent through some more love. We had Matthew, Scooter File. Now we've got Mackenzie. And then I know you guys are trying to distract me. Right here, we've got Chemtrail Pilot. Thank you very much for saying good morning, everybody. I'm sorry that I'm late on that one. Chemtrail Pilot. Guys. And, oh man. Man, DMCK just sent through a $50 super chat saying thanks for all you do, Stu. And Caustic just sent through a $25 donation saying, just on my way to saying thank you, this hobby wouldn't be the same without you. Yeah, I'm sometimes, right, I'm feeling a bit lost for words here. Sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming when people, like, I am lost for words here, so thank you. I guess what I'm trying to say is it is a very humbling and special feeling when something that I am incredibly passionate about and I truly believe in, and it does change people's lives, that you guys feel that as well. Like, thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you. Those donations do make a huge difference. I want to say that first and foremost. Thank you so much for sending through that love, Caustic and DMCK. I'm going to put your names in this list, and that, yeah, that's huge. Thank you. But it's just like you guys, everybody here gets it of how special FPV is, and it's what also annoys me about regulations. Like, they don't understand that It saves people's lives. It changed people's lives. We're all here because we know how much freaking fun these things are. When you are getting together, goofing around with your mates, it honestly is the most humble, good fun that you can have, right? You're not getting into trouble. You're not doing stupid stuff. Like if I had this as a kids are so lucky to be able to have this. It gets you outside. You're not playing video games all day. Like this hobby is absolutely incredible, and I feel blessed to have found it. You know, even now. I wish I found it earlier, but even though it wasn't around actually. I guess I found it almost at its infancy of the 250 mini quad, as we used to call it. But it's to have the support like you guys show, to know that you believe in this as much as I do, it's just very humbling. So thank you. Thank you, everybody. Man, I don't know, guys. What have you done to me? I need a drink here. A drink of soda water, I should say. All right, I'm going to put Caustic's name in here as well. I'm going to put your name in a few times, Caustic, because that is such a huge donation, and I'm sure nobody's going to mind if I put DMC's name in here a few times as well. MCK. All right. SST is saying, been flying for 3 years now and regulations won't stop me. Celis is in the chat as well saying, thank you to our mods and the people who help is there. So yeah, that is, I want to say a huge shout out to the mods over on Discord, and also the people who help monitor this chat, even though it's 99%, I would say, absolutely positive. I wouldn't be flying without our family. There we go. So there's some love as well. I know a lot of, you know what? I know people who wouldn't be alive without FPV. It's, you know, I've seen the change that it makes in people, and it's just something really special. Like, I'm going to talk about, I won't go into too many details, but I know, and I'm going to thank you very much, Stitch Drones, as well. I'm going to answer your question in just a second, but like, if you look at, sometimes when I've spoken to Bot Grinder on what his past life was used to be versus now, like, he has completely changed and turned his life into something that has so much positivity. And I know for a while it was, you know, life can be tough for everybody, but I know Bot Grinder, if you look at what he's doing now, he's such a positive person, and drones are such a big part of it. So yeah, I want to give a big shout out to Bot Grinder as well, and the sort of person that he is, because he is so humble, so kind, and drones have really, I guess, given him something to really focus on and turn his great energy into focus it in a positive direction. And yeah, he's just, you know, I think it's a testament to what drones can do. All right, Stitch Drones, he's saying, cheers, bud. My dog passed away recently, and it was heartbreaking. Please give Charlie some love for me. Do the skies on O2, so O2Os need the extra antennas you mentioned. Love for all you do. Let me, Stitch Drones, your name is in the list, my friend. Of course, I'm sorry to hear about your own pooch. I can't even really imagine without Charlie. Charlie's been with me from the start. Here you go, Charlie. Hey? Just chilling down there. He's almost going grey and old. Like, his fur has changed from this brown. He used to have a really dark brown to a bit more sandy right now. Big shout out to Sandy as well. And I'm going to click this one. It's okay, Charlie. He was looking at me really weird right then. But yeah, sorry to hear about that, about your dog. And you asking, do the Sky Zone O2Os need the extra antennas you mentioned? Thanks for all you do. They do. Every single pair of Sky Zones, like if we go to here, every single pair of Sky Zones does not come with bonus antennas. Like, they come with antennas, but the antennas are basically useless. So please do yourself a favor. I can link this, actually, or if we go to which antennas for FPV, this is going to be better. Yeah, excuse me, go read that. And yeah, this is what I would recommend. It's $15. Boom shakalaka Shaquille. Make sure you're going to want to get SMA mail though for Sky Zones. Don't get RP SMA. So you want to get SMA mail. But if you're confused, you can see up here. This is what the ends are. It's all explained on this amazingly well-written article at uavafutures.com. All right, let's have a look here. Bez sending through some love as well. Let me put your name in here, Bez. Oh, man, if I could spell properly. There we go. Is saying, it's all I can spare, pal. I had my second child last week, so things are tight. You know, mate, you don't have to send that through. If please don't ever feel like you need to send through donations at all. This channel is all about just giving back to you guys, sharing the love of FPV. But I'm sure some other people can say in the chat, congratulations, my friend. I've I've got 2 kids. I've got an 8-month-old. That sounds weird. I've got an 8-month-old as well at the moment. So yeah, it's very, very tiring, but it's just a lot of fun. Strap yourself in, enjoy it. They're only little ones, so just congratulations, man. And Z Sleep is saying, Stu, pumped you're doing reviews again, and it is fly season. Yes, absolutely. Let me just put your name in this list. We can talk about that. Z Sleep. Yeah, it is fly season here in summer, and I'm sorry to hear that, of course, America and the Northern Hemisphere going into, I guess, some colder months for me. I can't wait to get out. I'm going to be doing so much flying this summer. I have a lot to make up for, not in just the work that I have to do, and you would have seen in some past streams, I showed you some pictures. I don't know if I got in trouble for doing those pictures, actually, because we had something where I might have shown something that was under NDA. Anyway, we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, I've got a lot of drones to get through, a lot of products to cover. But also, I just want to get out there. I miss my friends. I miss flying around. It's just been, it's been tough being on lockdown and struggling with things. So yeah, hi, Jono, Cal, Trevor, Tom, like so many people, Tony, Granger, like I can't wait to get out there, go flying again. And I'm going to be going through I probably need to buy some new batteries, actually. That's one thing that I need to do. But yeah, going out there, I might set up like a permanent track at the in-laws place. Been going out there a lot. It's got a lot of trees to go through. Just, yeah, it's going to be exciting times. So thank you very much for your support, Z Sleep. If you just tuned into and you're wondering, I was putting people's names in a list because this week we're going to be giving away one of these. That's for you guys. And also, we might do like the Jackpot giveaways as well, which is one of these bad boys. So we'll put that in a list and we'll draw that as well. It's been a little while since we've been doing some giveaways, so I thought, hey, let's give back. Let's jump over and have a look at here. We've been streaming, man. It's 63 minutes. We're at 95 thumbs up. We've got 124 people watching. I can almost guarantee right now, if we press that thumbs up button, I reckon we could get straight away 130 likes in about 2 seconds, even though we've only got 125 people watching. I know the analytics. You watch this, you press that, it's going up to 126. Nothing but love for everybody in here. I'm going to catch up on some chat part here. Chucker FPV says, you missed my super chat. Did I? Mate, you are absolutely right. I am so sorry there, Chucker FPV. That was 18 minutes ago, and we also got that stupid noise, which is making my heart explode here. And he says, hi, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Man, Chucker, I am so sorry, my friend. You know what? I'm going to add your name twice, just to say sorry. There you go. All right. Yeah, I truly apologize and thank you for that. I think I've caught up on every single other super chat there. And we also had one from Fitz Flights who made this noise. So let's see if you reckon this is Fitz's actual voice.
What's going on with the dog?
Oh, gosh. And he says, get airborne and stay airborne. Right. We also have a LiPo battery video coming up talking about staying airborne. Here you go, Charlie. This is from Fitz. Oh, yeah, that's young. Thanks. You're getting a lot of snacks today, Pooch. Dodgy's saying, yeah, a bonfire night. Other people talking about flying around some fireworks and having good times there. Let's scroll down. Who we got? J.FPV, one of the kindest individuals that I know. Even though he's probably having a laugh to himself and saying, "Giddy up." Yeah, that's it, my friend. We got J.FPV, a very kind individual. Also, JFPV. So we've got two J's. Man, we've got two J's, two Ravens. We've got two Grumpies. Man, it's pretty interesting times. We've got a lot of double ups. I wonder if we've got any other maybe we've got Stew AV Futures here. That'd be a cool other name. That will make me laugh. All right, if you've got some FPV questions, please throw them in the chat. We are here to help you. Who's going out flying this weekend as well? Michael Sanders saying, damn, I haven't been here in a while. Stu, you've put on some weight, boy. Life must be good. Okay, man, the gloves are coming off. Look how, we've done this before. Look how skinny I used to be. Back in the day. This always makes me laugh. How about we go to, man, where's a really old video? Oh man, this must be old. This has got to be old right here. If I can get rid of these ads. What's it for? Some sort of sound effect ad. Blah 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 blah. Look at this. Look at this. This is not as this is not old enough. Not old enough. Let's have a look. 4 years ago. Here we go. This is the original Wizard X220 review you guys are about to see. These drones were pretty cool for $127. Man, who is this clown on the screen? Check it out. The drone wall is in full effect. Whew. Yeah, mate. Put on some pounds. I know. Tell me about it. Jeez. Parenthood, mate. That's what Parenthood... and also, I guess, a bout of depression is never good for your eating habits and sleeping and exercise and that sort of stuff as well. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, my friend. Grumpy FBV says, yeah, I could do that, but my anxiety is through the roof with all the stuff going on. I guess he's talking to Dodgy right there. Sorry, I thought that was for me. Damn kids are bringing on the dad bods. You know what? Before I had kids, before my wife was pregnant, I had like almost a year of no sugar. So I was on that no sugar bandwagon and it was making a difference, man. I was like slim. I was going for runs, feeling healthy. And then, my wife, got preggo. Which was fantastic news. And then it's like, oh, she was pretty healthy as well. Oh, should we just have these extra ice creams? Should we just have like a midnight McDonald's run? And then before you know it, Bob's your uncle. Kids, look what you've done to Dad. Oh, I used to be so healthy without you. Now here I am sitting in front of the computer, making drone videos, eating McDonald's. You guys know how it is. Dodgy's saying, Stu, you only need a video from just before lockdown. Yeah. Definitely kids help put on a couple of extra pounds there. Christian is saying, help, what drone should I get? I have $200. You know what we have? It depends. Christian, I would love to help you, my friend. What sort of flying do you want to do? You don't need to spam it 7 times. So you've just said it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. We'll answer that a little bit later there. We don't need to spam it 6 times. I'm going to wait maybe 5 minutes. We'll see if we can come back and if you ask once and nicely, we can all get along here. Tailspin RC says, you swine. I had to wait 2 months to get my Wizard X220 after you reviewed it. They went out of stock the next day. Well, people don't understand. Like this drone here, the original Wizard X220, right? So this drone, this is 2016, and let's see, if we have a look at the price, this right here, it was $130. Now that is cheap even by today's standards, but it had an F3, it had VL S ESCs, it had spare props, which were like some copies of the Dow Cyclones. It was a copy of a QAV frame. It had 5mm arms. Everything about this drone, like I know the quality control was definitely hit and miss, and you can even see a Rotor Riot. They've done a video on it as well. So we've got the, this is when Rotor Riot was cool. Well, I'm not saying Rotor Riot's not cool, but they were really cool when they did this up in this top C. You can see Tommy's talking about it as well. But, there you goes my heart, just a little bit of a heart attack. But yeah, just all in all, it was a really cool drone that was a lot of fun to fly. It hauled around a GoPro. I know sometimes, yeah, quality control issues aside, but for the price, $127, unbeatable. Would I recommend one today? No, they're too expensive for what you get. There is much better quality out there for even like the original, like the Tyro 79s and stuff are going to be better flyers than this. But you got to remember, in 2016, we didn't even have Betaflight, right? This was special days. Look at that, I'm even wearing Fat Sharks in this one. But probably only an 8-channel receiver. What Fat Sharks are they? They might be the Dominator V3s. Anyway, let's go to my face cam. Mr. Indy Jones, CJ, sending through some love as well. I'm going to add your name to the list right here. Mr. Indy Jones, CJ. I'll add it twice. And he says, one of Blue Falcon's USB port videos helped me out today. That guy is still helping. Rip Blue Falcon. Thanks for all the help from people like him and you as well. Hi, Charlie. So we'll give Charlie a little bit of a snack. And yeah, if you don't know, Project Blue Falcon, may he rest in peace, was, you know, just one of the most humble dudes ever. And this is where Project Blue Falcon was making just as many videos as Joshua Bardwell. And he was growing at the same rate as Joshua Bardwell and made the same types of videos as Joshua Bardwell was making. So, yeah, it's just... And unfortunately, he had a motorbike accident and he passed away. He was just such a nice, humble dude that he gave me some really good advice one time. And I think he gave his audience some good advice where he said... There used to be a really big thing about people having cloned parts, right? So if you had a frame and it might have been a cheap knockoff frame, you would cop some hate from some other people in the community, you know? Like, how dare you buy that, blah, 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 you know, these, I guess, some elitist people. And I remember him saying to those people, if someone came to me and told me to spend how I should spend my money, I would punch him in the crotch. He used another word right there, but I was like, yeah, right on, man. And he was making some really cool videos. So think of it, he would be as big or... if not bigger, I reckon, than Joshua Bardwell, if if he was still with us today and still making videos, and his stuff is still really helping us as well. So yeah, like you mentioned, he's just a nice guy there. So yeah, JC, I'm it's sad, man. That rocked me hard actually when that happened. Anyway, we're gonna move on. Tailspin saying Project Blue Falcon was great. Joseph saying, I completely forgot how I got into this hobby. I was into RC planes for a while by the time I joined. All right, hopefully one of my videos might have helped you along some of the way right there. Simon is asking, do you know what happened to David Winstrel? What do you mean? Did something happen to him? Or is he just not making videos at the moment? He might be hanging out with his wife and kids, maybe. Maybe he's in lockdown. I'm not too sure. And Double A as saying, I was talking to him just an hour or so before his wreck. Okay, you're talking about Project Blue Falcon there. Sad losing such a good friend. Is that... Surely you can't be talking about David. I think he's okay. All right. Yeah, sorry, you had me scared right there that something had happened to David. All right, David grew a beard. That's what's happening. Cool. Right, so he seems to be okay. I can stop fretting because yeah, David makes some amazing videos as well. License Drive says Project Blue Falcon's videos helped me install a mini OSD on my King Kong ET quads, which didn't have an OSD. And this stream got sad, Stu. That's from Ryan. No, I think we're just remembering some of the great people who have been in this hobby. He was in a Rotor Right video not long ago, but it seemed like a small, confusing part. And John is saying, JC helped me figure out my F4 flight controller from Being good, that thing was a mission. Yeah, I think I've often referred to him when I used to wire up iBus, because he used iBus as well. Both of us were big iBus pilots, so it was interesting when we weren't flying around on our Tyrannuses. All right, having a bit of a drink there, some soda water. Let's have a look here. We're up to 113 thumbs up, 117 people watching, almost 120 actually. We've been streaming for 74 minutes. We've got 4 thumbs down, a lot of love coming through in the chat. And I just want to say to each and every one of you, you guys are special. You deserve to be happy, because FPV is one of the most special hobbies that I think we have. And please get out there, get flying. If you've got any questions, or if you are stuck on anything, please email me, join the Discord. That's what we're here to help. And I'm sure a lot of people would agree with this in the chat. Please let me know if you do, that this is one of the most special places you have ever, you know, that is on the internet. The UAV Futures family, especially with this stream and this Discord and in FPV, it is so helpful, it is so kind, and people are just so passionate. They want other people to get out there and get flying. You don't need to be, I'm going to lay some wisdom down here. You don't need to have the best gear. You don't need to be the best pilot. You don't need to be like the most social person ever. This hobby is for everybody, no matter how old you are, what your beliefs are, what your gender is. This hobby is for everybody. It doesn't matter how much money you have. You don't need to have heaps of money to get into this hobby to have a good time. You are all valued, and I couldn't care less whether you are the world's fastest pilot or whether you are just some young kid who saved up their money and built their first little tiny hawk themselves with, you know, just a couple of bits of spare change, using some homebrew $20 goggles or something. You are all valued equally. This hobby is for everybody, and you can have so much fun with just you know, just a small amount. This is for everybody, and please don't let anybody ever feel like you are not welcome here, because I'm going to tell you, every single person in here is welcome in the stream. As long as you're polite and you're accepting of others, then yeah, welcome to the FPV family. I hope you stick around, have a good time. This hobby can change your life. You can meet so many good people. If I think of all my great friends nowadays, if I think of Grumpy Tev, Crash Test Cat, like the people I hang out with day in and day out, Wingman Jono, Long Range Tony, like they're, you know what? They all come from FPV, and the people I talk to most of the time, because I'm working from home and I'm often around the computer, I'm talking on Discord most of the time. We've got so many people like J.FPV, Malice Vex. There is so many people in here, you know, Jimmy, Gunner, like I'm sure that people are gonna be like, hey, you didn't say my name there, you know, Donnie, Russ, like so many people that I talk to that I just want to say thanks for being here. And yeah, it doesn't matter where you live or what you're doing. This hobby is very, very special. We got some love coming in from Aquiline. I think that's how you pronounce it. I've put your name in the draw there for this bad boy. We'll look at the DOG is waiting for a snack as well. So there you go, Aquiline. This is this week's prize for you guys. Let's see. Here you go, Charlie. Oh, yum, this is really tasty. Thanks, guys. Little bit of a snack for you. Let's see. License to Drive says FPV should primarily be about having fun and helping others have fun. Yeah, I agree. It is about improving your life, having fun, also relaxing, feeling good about yourself. Like, hey, I just built this drone, man. You can tell I'm getting passionate. Can you tell I'm getting excited, guys? Like, just the way I can tell. Like, I feel like I'm getting very animated talking about this, but just when you build something and you go out to the field and you fly, like, man, I built that. I built that flying craft that's cruising around right there. I put that together. I know how that works. I can fix that. Just, I don't know. It's very, it's cool, man. It's very cool. Wild Track is sending through some love as well. He's asking about analog cameras, which is the best one. You know what? I really like the Rattel cameras. I think they're a fantastic camera that looks good. A bit of an oldie now, but a goodie. Probably about a year old. I think that heater's on, actually. But yeah, just I would go check out the Rattel camera. Bad Manners sending through some love as well, saying, peekaboo, hey buddy, have you ever got your quad stuck in a rotten crotch of a tree? How did you get it cleaned up? Lol, feed our puppy. Alright. I don't know, that sounds like that's going to be part of clip that. Thank you very much, Bad Manners. That is some bad manners you've got right there. There you go, Charlie. It's from Bad Manners. Random is saying, is it Stu excited or is it that sausage in his pocket? So Random Man, obsessed with a bit of sausage right there. John King says, you feel like the Wright brothers did when they first flew. Yeah, mate. Can you imagine when they actually took off for a while? Like, man, that's crazy. License to Drive says, I've got 2 FUSS Spartan V3s I'm transforming into tiny trainers. I've got all the parts now and plenty of time during a lockdown. I'm going to press enter on that bad boy. Man, you know, Brad Mendes says he sent through. He's saying, "Yep, clip that." All right, so hopefully Kiz doesn't do something with that. Joseph S is saying, "Very attentive papa." Yeah, this pooch right here. You know, Charlie's been with me from the very. I think he was in my very first video. He used to come. He's a very. I'm not going to say a spoiled dog. He's just a nice dog. He used to come to school with me when I was a school teacher as well. He'd sit in the classroom sometimes, and probably about 2 or 3 times a week for a couple of years, he would come to school until the other people ruined it. So then my dog had been coming to school for like 3 years, and then all of a sudden, this other lady at work thought, oh, I'm going to start bringing my dog in, and then someone else started bringing their dog in, and then it was like, look, we've got too many dogs in the school, no dogs. Like, thanks, guys, you just spoilt it for everybody. Like, this dog had been here for 3 years, but the kids loved him as well. It was really good. They'd read him books, and, you know, he really loved lunchtime as well. So when the bell would go for like, hey, it's food time, kids, get your food out of your lunch boxes, he would go ballistic, running around the classroom, just sitting next to everybody, just pretty much eating all their food. It was pretty funny. 6'7" Evan saying, yes, the Rattel is my favorite as well. He ordered a frame kit and a baby Rattel for my Tiny Hawk too. Switching over next week. A baby Rattel. Okay, I might have to check that out. Random is talking to Kiz right there, so we're just going to ignore those ones. We've got Mr. Devon is saying, Stu, do you still recommend the SkyZone O2C goggles in their price range? I'm planning to buy it today, and it's my first real goggle. I've been using my phone as a screen, and as well as the eSheen ROTG in VR goggles. So let's have a look. How much are SkyZone's O2Cs right now? And how much are you... Mr. Devon, how much are you paying for them where you're at? If I have a look here, $275. That's what I'm getting on my screen. And I don't know if this is going to be different. They might be, if you could take off $27, so like $247.50 or something, because I think we are including 10% GST. If you looked at that through a, let's see, if you looked at that through a VPN, maybe this is just because I'm looking at it from Australia, so we get 10% added on to everything. You can see that's what it says, GST included here. Is that going to be a little bit cheaper for some of you guys out there? For $250, steal. I'm going to say, yep, pull the trigger, my friend. The O2Cs, you don't need the O2Xs. The O2Xs, yes, they're a little bit more pricey, but they're not worth it. Like, let's have a look here. What is it from the US? It's probably more expensive in the USA warehouse. Oh, $289. All right. Man, mate, if you're in the US, I would actually be getting these ones. I'd be spending a little bit more money, and I would get the O2Xs because they're simply in the USA warehouse. I really like this Wave one as well. Galaxy is okay. Of course, I've been getting a lot of red ones, but anyway. Definitely go... let me know which one you're going to get. If you go to, I think we even have a review. Make sure you read this and watched this video. I'm going to post this in the chat as well. Where are my SkyZone? There is like a full breakdown of both of these types of goggles here. So yeah, there's some videos down here. Read this, watch that video. I'm going to throw that in the chat. Isn't it interesting how much of a market SkyZone have taken over just by making some good goggles with things and listening to the community? Hey, did you put an on-off switch here? Yeah. Hey, did you make some cheap goggles that have it not cheap, make some value goggles? Yep. Did you give us nice screens? Yep. Do you have an awesome menu that works well? Yep. Do you have faceplates that we can change that is a cheap alternative to make things just fit well on your face? Yeah, we did. Oh, look at that. They work. They're popular. Well done, SkyZone. Let's see. Bad Manners is saying, my puppy Charlie is going to be without his mum for 2 months. Wife is going to Colombia. I'm going to be going flying. I'll be going and flying quads there in December. sharing a photo. So where is that? If we have a look on the Discord, actually, have you tagged me in a live stream general chat? We can see some other people having a chat there. We've got a frame from Flex RC. Oh, it's a Johnny DRC is showing off one of the Flex RC frames. Flex RC. Dimitri's been in the drone game for a long time as well. Let's see. Zora, nice. Zora, what's going on, man? He says posted a video and share your vids here if you were interested. And let's see, Mr. Devon is saying thank you very much appreciate it. And John's saying I think DJI is coming out with a new set of goggles. I don't know if that's true. Hey, where are we getting this information from? Who is saying this sort of stuff? They might be. Like, I'm getting excited but I don't want to what is it? I don't want to encourage that rumor. I don't want anyone saying, hey, Stu said this is what's going to be happening, blah blah, you know, that it definitely is true. I don't know that. It would be cool if it was. Let's have a look here. Share your vids. Scrolling down. Let's have a look here. Oh, here's Bad Manners as Charlie. Very nice little pooch. We've got right there. Look, Charlie. We've got some other dogs on the screen. He is looking at the screen. Let's give Charlie a little bit of a snack as well, because we're getting a few little donations coming through. He says, Felix, if I go back here to my main face cam, and then let's have a look here. So we've got Bad Manners, then we're going to add Felix. Put me in the drawer. Broken arm on my Sedora yesterday. Hit a metal fence pole. So yeah, that can happen, my friend. And thank you for using that super chat link. I'll put your name in there twice. Not super chat. Thank you for using that Streamlabs link. I mean, so that means YouTube takes less of a cut. They don't tax me so much, and the Streamlabs links means more of your dollars support the channel. But a bummer about that. Can you buy spare arms for the Sedora? Yes, surely you can, because they're a pretty popular drone. And Bad Manners, still sending through some love. It's in share your vids. All right, so looking at that right there, that little pooch. And also, we were going to check out somebody's video. I don't know if I've forgotten that. Thanks very much, Dodgy, for taking care of those people or that one gentleman who might be spamming. We have been streaming for, let's have a look here, 86 minutes. We've got 108 people watching. Should we do a giveaway, guys? Like, I know it's been so long since we've done a jackpot giveaway, but maybe we could do that. So that is for this bad boy. There is, do I even have it in the description? Let's have a look here. Yeah, there is a giveaway form in the description. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Let's have a look, man. It's been a while since I've done this. Let's have a look here. Bad Manners is saying he's an Australian red heeler, $50, 50% sheepdog / dingo. Oh, okay. He looked like thought he looked like a little bit like a corgi or something. A live stream entries. Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Scrolling down, we have the last time, 11th, 6th of the 11th. Oh, that's today. Okay, all right. No, that's right. That's right. We're getting a few entries coming in right now, but we're going to be drawing from here. We have, and we're going to be drawing this every time. Now, look, we just stopped doing, I guess we just stopped doing this. We're running it low on drone parts. So I'm just going to leave this one. I'm not going to call it the jackpot giveaway. This is just like a free giveaway. It's a little bit of fun. We're going to be giving this away, but the caveat is you've got half an hour to email me, right? So if I draw your name out of the hat here, you have to email me within half an hour. Random is saying, cancel the giveaways. Joseph S. is saying, how many people are in the form? Man, there is 3,045. All right. So we need to pick a number between do I have a number picker? Let's see. Is this going to open up a window for okay. 3,045. You've got to pay shipping. All right, let's do this together right here. If I go to screen share, And make sure nobody's info is on the screen. It's been a while since we've done this. All right, we're going to be picking a number between 1 and 3,045. Guys, what do you think it's going to be? Throw it down below. And then this one, we're going to be drawing, this is for the 3 streams combined. This will be drawn on, it's my Monday. I've put everybody's name in a list who sent through those donations. That will be drawn in 2 more streams time. So we do 1 of these per week. All right. I'm going to guess 777. All right, let's generate 1 and 3,045. Test pilot Tim sending through some love saying good luck, peeps. All right. 2,097. Man, that's pretty recent. That's very recent. 2097. All right, let's go back here to Facecam. Live stream entries. 2097. What was it? What did I say? 2097? Oh, that's not recent. That's 1,000 ago. 2097. I thought it was 2997. 2097. All right. Let's see if I go here and get the snipping tool. And we 2097. Make sure no one else's info is in here. I can get rid of this random number generator. Sonic Boom says the pinball machine. All right. 2097, 2097. Please, if you are in the chat, you got half an hour, so I'm going to give you till 5:12 my time. It is 11:35 right now. Jumping over here, screen share. Pad Bowl FPV. All right, so Pad Bowl FPV 2097, 2097. Your email, it must come from this place, Gmark, and then you've got the other part that comes after here. Please send me an email. You got half an hour to do that. Congratulations. And then, yeah, you get whatever this is. I think you need to fix up the pigtail. But that's about it. The rest is a working drone like this. So there you go. If you're in the chat, man, I will lose my mind. That'll be awesome if you're actually here in the chat. It's happened a few times. We've had some winners in here as well. And I know we've had a lot of winners as well that are here. I guess we've got Sean that's won. We've had Kiz that's won. Toxic's won. So a lot of people can post some really cool videos or pictures of them flying around. It feels great to be able to give back to you guys as well, to send some drones out there around the world. Go on here, Facecam. You've got to pay shipping though. Pad Bowl FPV. Facecam. And Ryan is saying, mate, you don't always win. How do I know? Liam is saying, how do I know if I'm at 2097 or not? Well, it's easy, Liam. Was that you? If that was you, then, yeah, that's how you know. If that wasn't you, then that's how you know that that wasn't your number. All right, a lot of people having some guesses as well. Devin is saying 2020. Other people saying congrats. And, let's see. I think, Ryan is asking, how much will shipping be? Look, it really depends. Like one time we sent over a Jackpot giveaway that was about 2 kilos. That cost me about 80 Australian dollars, maybe 50 or 60 US bucks. But I've sent some others to like New Zealand international, which was $20, like, or $18. I've sent some interstate, which were $13. Like, it's not it really depends on how much distance it has to cover and that sort of stuff. International, it's a little bit more. Random saying, Stu, $99 build and fix the bloody pinball machine. Maybe Random. I need some electrician to come over here and fix it for me. Not really. Look, you text me in an hour's time and I'll see what I've done. Tailspin is saying shipping costs more than it's worth. Ben, if you don't want the prize, we can happily give it away to somebody else. But anyway, other than that, I'm going to say I need to catch up on these super chats, actually, because I know these last 2 Bad Manners and Test Pilot Tim. I need to add those in. We've got bad manners, and test pilot Tim. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've been streaming for 94 minutes, and I would like to say I hope you have a fantastic day. You guys deserve it. You deserve to be happy. If you are struggling with your mental health or anything like that, look, there's some links to some resources in this actual video. Please don't feel alone. Don't feel embarrassed or anything like that. Go get some help. For me, I guess talking about it really did help, and I don't want you to feel like you have to deal with it all by yourself. We've got an amazing community as well on the Discord. You can go check that out. If you'd like to talk drones and yeah, just jump in there, talk all sorts of things as well. If you've got some packs, please go out and fly them. Do a pack for me. I have been doing a lot of filming. I think for the remainder of the day, I've got to work on some editing some videos. It is going to be the Taycan 2.5, which surprisingly was pretty awesome. I think it was about $150, $147 or something like that. But anyway, other than that, subscribe for more FPV related content. You guys are all special. You are all amazing. I just want to say thank you for being here. We ended up, man, this is a bit of a record, 132 thumbs up. That's one of the highest ones we've ever had. So yeah, thank you. Thank you to everybody who donated, super chatted. Just, you deserve to have an awesome day. So thank you. I will be here tomorrow. Same time, same place. Just talking all things FPV on the FPV mix. But yeah, most importantly, you guys are awesome. And I truly do hope you have a good day or a good night. Wherever you are in the world, whatever's going on, you deserve to be happy and do something nice for yourself. Why? Because I told you to. So yeah. Anyway, other than that, I'm just going to say happy flying. Be excellent to each other, and cool beans coming from J.FPV. Yeah, some people spamming. It's okay. I'm just going to hide them from the channel. So, hide user on this channel. See you later, spammers.